Mm-hmm. Thank goodness I didn't let the actually get a hold of that. So, you know, if I should have got a hold
They
of
already
that part.
disappeared.
Uh-huh. He was investigating inside the box. I was like, let me guard this before he disappears.
We just gotta show them.
Yeah.
When you turn around, you can score right. You just choose whatever game you want to play. I'm sure they're gonna have a lot of games that certain games they'll like.
Like the ammo cost, no idea like that one.
And they'll know which one to choose.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're quick learners. Especially when it comes to
Things
games.
they like, yeah.
I thought Angelina went out here at 11 o'clock at night to play Madden. To play Grand Theft Auto.
I don't think so.
She went over here.
Oh yeah, she did him over here and then she went back over there. She was having her moment last night.
Dang, I can actually cough now. It doesn't hurt. Finally, I was getting worried.
You coughed too hard. Where's the fish, Mama?
Place them onto our chips, crushed chips that is. Same thing, give it a little twist, and they should be nicely covered, guys. And now they go onto the rack, just like this. And we are off to the oven to make these perfect.
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
Just like that,
Today
right
we're
back.
set for a good AFC matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Come out the oven so they are hot. There. Now here goes fresh salad, and let's top it off with fresh herbs.
That's good.
A few of these
I like
guys.
my muffins. My muffins are fire.
It was fire.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't that good when I heated them up in the microwave.
What?
That was soggy.
We are underway in Southern California. A fairly short kick from the 14. And beyond the 20.
Yo, you got a mic?
Much, in fact, just a yard pass.
Hmm? I don't know how people don't have mics, bro.
Doesn't matter invested into a place.
21.
They should always have a mic, no matter what. Pay attention.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Their first play from scrimmage is a pickup of 13. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Going to the air, tug of a that's caught. Waddle on the left side.
I can feel that pass every down.
Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. Finding room at midfield. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. Let's go. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Joey Bosa in on the stop. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. A handoff running left is Mostert. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look.
Come on.
Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. Offensively,
I don't understand why he throws it towards the safety area. Throw that shit 5 yards, bro.
We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, This is happening early. If they
To
don't
throw it
panic,
10
they don't
yards
compound this
when it's a
problem,
quick pass.
they got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
And a promising start as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout.
Oh, my first audible, my player already going offside.
Here in this first quarter. Going to get it again on second down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to float from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
They snap it to Herbert, eluding the pressure right.
Wow, bro.
Herbert has it knocked free. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery.
I had that fucking stop.
Change of possession anyway. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Here's Herbert. Chargers. Richard Rodgers. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Chargers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Hopkins with the extra point. And it's now a 7-yard game. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Throwing on second and long. Tua. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
I don't understand
once
how people
more.
can run with their quarterback and they're slow as fuck. My quarterback can't even fucking get out the pocket.
7-0 on EA Sports. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Rodgers brings it in. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Eckler, they run left side, and he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Herbert now. And eventually he's taken down here. Great coverage downfield, resulting in a sack. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack. Play action. It's Herbert. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Dolphins are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. After the turnover, it's Tua. That's going to be caught by Waddle. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. So how about that for a backbreaker? Again, 99 yards.
And how about the audacity of the play call? When you're backed up that close to your goal line, usually you're just trying to run some type of a wedge play, a quarterback sneak, a dive, anything to try and create some room and take care of the ball. But that's confidence in your offensive line that they'll protect the guy throwing it, and he finds his guy for 99 yards. I love what they just did.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. On 2nd and 12, Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. Touchdown! Keenan Allen, 78 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of points, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Tua sets up to pass it. Open net is Waddle, complete. Short completion, just 4 yards. 3rd and 7 now.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys that we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And that is incomplete. So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these two clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players. And glad to have you, because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we got a football game going.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. On 1st and 10, Herbert. This caught left side by the tight end Parham. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert rolling to his left. And that's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for second down. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. Herbert. This is caught. Touchdown, Chargers. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
Extra point good by Hopkins, and it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Pulls it in, and a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out.
And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 76 yards. And the Dolphins get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken from about the 12. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Chargers take over first and 10.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. He finds his target, Allen. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On first down, Justin Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Touchdown! Gerald Everett in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Tua, the final shot before half. And going deep for Hill. This is intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And able to get this to the 31. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. 53 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. On first down, Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Charger drive about to get going. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. That's into the hands of Eckler. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Herbert on first down now. That's caught, and it's Eckler again. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From the 50, here's Herbert. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. This is caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Donald Parham, 31 yards. And the Chargers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead now up to 14. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They hand it off to Mostert. They find some open field here. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 44 yards. And the Dolphins are back within a score. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken from about the 12. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Charger drive about to get going. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. He's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. On 1st down, it's Herbert. Forced out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jalen Phillips picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously in hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. A short kick taken at the 18. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
The Charger drive about to get going. They will look to flush the memory of that pick 6 as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the 4th quarter, getting down to the good stuff. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now it's Herbert. Give him another one right back to Allen. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Here's Herbert. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Touchdown! Keenan Allen with a touchdown reception for Justin Herbert. And the Chargers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Hopkins with the extra point. They will take a 7-point lead. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they... He's got a man! Complete! Touchdown Dolphins! Tyreek Hill, 71 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. A short kick taken at the 18. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. We say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back in Tennessee. Coach Major say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 134 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Tua going to throw. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go. On 2nd down, Mostert. Now Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
A game-winning field goal will be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. A little unconventional, but another kneel down here as they work towards a field goal try. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And they will take a knee here. Can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So it all rests now.
Yeah, how they feel you're gonna lose this fucking game, bro?
2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it is good.
Bum ass Jit, and you're in the lead the whole game. Took that shit.
Time in South Beach tonight. The Dolphins have won the game. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.